Alright, you already know what time it is. Ours the plug, Cozy Boy, ours plug talk, Cozy Shooter, swim team captain, Walter Off-White, Dwayne Fade. Yes, you see it. Fresh fade. Yes, fresh fade. The shiesty motherfucker your mama was warned you about. Scott Scalebreaker, Pee Wee Bongway, Bobby Backpedaler, Hector, Hate to See it, Vintage Victor. Greg got it out. Sammy Scumbag live in buildings. Fluke Skywalker walking loud in host. Oscar it is me and I am here. Low-key Lula still trying to get paid in full. Pod Pierce live in that regular Tesco still blowing 93. Man, it's Stockley running them options up. Yes. Man, I'm outside, bro. I'm outside. It's me and I'm here.
All right, you ready? I see it.
Glad to have you outside.
You know what it is. It's your boy, Swaggy T, Tim Halper, I Hate Sean, the man of many monikers himself, which is in fact a moniker in itself. Stay with me now. It's the coldest dude out. Giannis Antetokounmpo, DeMar DeFrozen, Jared Goff. That's 3. Hat Trick Mahomes, Le'Veon Sell, Dank Lucas, Edgar Allan. Poetic shit does indeed get scary, quite terrifying, damn near demented. Benjamin Button, it's all going in reverse. So I'm right back to being cold. It's Sean Snow, Flu Holiday, Brick Saban, Greg Popovich, Sad Stevens. We coaching shit in case you didn't notice it. Rinse LaSalle, the cleanest kid on the playground. Tom Shadham in the pocket cooling. Scramble Cunningham on the move. Bar J Barrett, I'll never forget it. Stitcher Robinson, Coolius Randall, Dennis Podman. It's all coming back to me. And, we can cut it short, Got a few more, but it's the Wizard with Oz. Yes. Oh, and a Static Stock. You feel me?
Yes. Come prepared.
Always. And we have a great guest in the building. You feel me? He came in with the Devin Booker jersey on. Very
early,
tough. Never
statement.
seen one of these in real life. I'm not gonna lie. Never seen this jersey in person before. So great job.
Appreciate that.
Let them know who you are, bro.
All right. Well, I don't have as many monikers. You know what I mean? What I go by Zoe, Lozo, Don Lorenzo.
Okay.
IDF hit her. Low capital. Low cap. Spade. But recently, Penny Pimpin'.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. That one's
Penny
tough.
market's been on fire. You've been cashing out in the penny market.
All right. Hey.
You know what? Hey, congratulations, bro. You're like one of the first guests to come and actually do monikers.
I mean that's your thing. Every episode I listen to, you guys start off with your and I have listen to see that you guys actually memorize these monikers. Completely impressed. I would lie. That's through the roof.
Thank you.
The fact that you guys actually remember every one of those monikers.
Sometimes I don't.
Real shit. But you get through it.
Sometimes I don't. But I get through at least 90% all the time.
Which is a lot. That's impressive.
I be forgetting a lot of them, but I just say as many as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But, and it's crazy because I never say this. I never say it out loud because it sounds crazy. But, man, it's too late. I'm already saying it. You got full honesty. People be like, oh, yeah, I listen all the time, blah, blah, blah. And then they come on here and then they look surprised when we do the monikers. And I'm like, ooh. So thank you for saying that. I'm glad that you said that because I be thinking the same thing. I'm like, do you really listen all the time when you're surprised by the monikers?
Yeah. That means they're really not listening. But they like you enough to give you the promotion. So that's all that matters.
It's love. It's love either way.
As long as love is shown.
It's love either way. But it's also honesty. I'll be like, caught you.
You said gotcha. Oh shit, man.
That's funny.
Oh man, so bro, Sean, how's your week, man?
Well, how was your week, bro?
Okay.
My week?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so my week started off really well.
Okay.
Right? And then market went flat, had a pullback end of the week, so lost some money, but you know what I mean? I ended up getting my car maintenance, and then I hung out. My friend JB's in town.
Shout out to JB.
Went to JB's house, had a blast, got in the pool. We played this game. It's like slip and slide, flip cup, tic-tac-toe.
That sounds amazing.
A lot.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Shout out JB. She always has the best games. So we played that. Shit was super live. And now I'm here. Plug Talk.
Hey.
Sounds like a great week, bro.
Great week.
I'm happy for you.
Eventful.
I'm kind of like he remembered everything he did.
Yeah, I'm envious.
Like very envious, like because we just be saying abstract things. Shit.
Oh, my fault. I got into
good. That's good.
No.
That's good. We're jealous of you because we both know that we have no idea what we're about to say
at all. Like it's about to be some deep, crazy, like deep end of the pool type shit that's relevant, kind of, sort of to what we've already experienced, but we have no idea what we did.
Oh yeah, I keep track of like every detail. Remember every detail.
Impressive. We are envious.
The details are vital.
I agree.
Oh man, so how was your week, Sean?
One thing I do know, 168 hours to myself, I'm not gonna fail me, man. I had an excellent week once again. I've just been in like a really good space lately, you feel me? And I know I had an excellent week because I had a bad day. You feel me? But that makes me know I had an excellent week. Because I had a bad day. You take it one. That's all right. Couldn't help it. But I had a bad day. Like I woke up, I was a little overwhelmed, things like that, bothered by a few things, being difficult on myself, all that shit that be happening, right? And then by the end of the day, I felt better. But the next day, I had an amazing day. Like I felt great. I felt like I was on top of the world. It was beautiful. So it's just like I had to have an excellent week if I made it back from a bad day. There's just no way I didn't have an excellent week at that point. You feel me? But yeah, like I lost 2 games at the hoop session this week. Oof. Really bothered me. Really bothered me. Really bothered me.
I'm definitely pulling up to the next hoop session.
Please.
Yeah,
please.
I'm out there.
The way it's like, please save me from these randoms.
Yo. It was one of my friends that made us lose the second one.
Oh.
The second, as a friend, that's like, you made me lose on camera. Like what?
Like I post these shit.
Come on, son, this is live. I can't even do nothing about it. I just lost. They see me walking off the court, and I really hate losing, bro. Like I hate losing, bro. I don't like it. Like people, I don't like when people play pickup games and act like it doesn't. It
doesn't matter. Yeah,
it matters. I'm here to
then what's
win.
the point of playing versus somebody?
Son.
Yeah.
Like you could just shoot around, you can just do that. But like if you want to play a game, like there's a winner and a loser.
Honestly, Herm Edwards, we play to win the game.
Correct.
But I live by it. I don't and not even sports. Just I don't do anything to not win. I don't like doing certain things. Like I don't play Call of Duty that much. Cause like I'm not that good at it, and you gotta like get better at it. And then I started to play a little more because I was getting a little better. But then it turned to Warzone, and then Warzone you only get to die once, so you can't get no better.
Oh, and then you go to the gulag.
Yeah, you can't really improve if you dying once. You get caught slipping once, and you just gotta wait till the next game. So like I wasn't having fun, so I stopped playing because I want to win. That was my week though.
I feel that because I have the same competitive drive. Like I compete like who can get home the fastest.
Son, I want to win, bro. I want to win. It drives me in life.
I agree. I agree. I second that.
Funny. I'm like, wow, he's really passionate about this. Like he went on the whole thing. Like Jesus Christ, I want to win.
Winning is everything.
Real shit though.
Like I get it. Like and sometimes I feel like people should be that competitive and it not come from a place of like arrogance. Like you should want to win.
You should always want to be better. That's how I view it. You should always want to be better.
That's exactly what it is. It's just a commitment to being better, bro. Like that's what be bothering me the most. Like, all right, people always, how are you? I'm like, honestly, like I spend most of my time telling myself I'm not doing enough. That's my answer, like all the time. And I'm trying to spend less time doing that. But like, I feel like the less time I spend doing that, the more productive I'll be. But you just gotta want to be better. It's what keeps you going. But how was your week, Oz?
Standard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
standard.
If you're new here, we do monikers in the beginning, and 92% of the time, you can take it to the bookie. I'm here every week. Trust me. Oz is going to say standard.
Yeah. Standard. Because, like we said earlier, we're envious of how detailed your week was laid out, where I'm about to just say something super conceptual.
That's what I did. I winning.
You know what they say, but it's provocative.
Like,
Gets the people going.
Listen, you know, I'm just trying to take people on an audio roller coaster. Bro.
Yeah.
That's not visual.
Hey, subscribe to the YouTube.
Please.
Oh, I want to add that to my week. I'm sorry, while I'm on it. Yo, Oz I don't even know how he did the shit, but the YouTube video for last week's episode came out, like the day the episode came out. That shit was nuts. It takes like 2 days to upload to YouTube. I know. I've tried it.
No, it was on Tuesday. It was on Tuesday.
Either way, whatever, I was like, whoa. Like when I saw it, whoa, great job. Oh. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. They had to know. Because somebody was like, y'all boys snapped. I was like, I had nothing to do with that, bro.
Thank you. So like, yeah, like I might say something super conceptual. Just trying to find the greatest way to simplify my issues. Wow. Sometimes I
resonate with that.
Right? Here I go. Here I go. It's like I have the personality type when it comes to like looking at any issue I have in my life ongoing as like something super deep that has to be like this very like convoluted issue that comes from a place of complexity. Well, sometimes you just have to simplify it and like, nah, you know, bro, it sounds like just this. Mm-hmm. And like, if you just fix this, you're probably going to fix your problem. And like, now I'm coming to the realization, right? Just getting to the problem, but in a simple way. And usually when I, you know, tackle these things in life concepts, that's what I usually do because I'm a thinking ass nigga. So that's usually why I say standard, because like I just be thinking about shit like that. So that's why I say I have conceptual weeks. I have no idea, other than working, that I did last week.
Next pod t-shirt, I'm a thinking ass nigga.
So it's like, that's usually what I do. So it's like I can't describe it other than just standard, honestly.
But I do resonate with everything you just said, as far as like how sometimes you need to just simplify things.
Yeah, like it don't have to be too complicated. Like I try to be direct, but I know that some people will like, or like I can perceive that may be aggressive for some people. Mm-hmm. And like now I try to find ways to not be as direct, but still communicate like an idea, concept, whatever I need to say. But it comes off shaky because it's not like what you really want to get off. Like I'm a really like get to the chase ass nigga. Like
I feel that.
So it's like, but you gotta be mindful of feelings.
Yeah.
You gotta be respectful.
Yeah.
Especially to your loved ones.
You gotta tread the line between like being direct and being blunt. And once you can like find the nice line you could tiptoe across that's usually when you'll probably strike success.
But then that's all you doing is tiptoeing.
Yeah.
And that shit is like stressful in it of itself.
You spitting.
Like yeah. You know, and you can only do your best. Mm-hmm. But ultimately you can only hope that the other person can receive it as you doing your best.
Mm-hmm.
See, getting better and simplification. Those are pretty much the themes of this podcast.
You know, I like the thing about being a thinking ass nigga is like it plays against you because it's like now you overthink.
Yeah.
It's like you have so many scenarios that can run through your mind. Like, oh wow, look at this. It could be this. Could be a possibility. And since you're so fucking open minded, everything's a fucking possibility.
Son, I be feeling like Doctor Strange, bro. Self-awareness is the worst thing ever.
Yeah,
bro.
I agree. I agree.
It's amazing, but the ignorance is truly bliss.
When life plays against you based on your characteristics, and you know you self-aware, like you were watching yourself just do bad shit. Like you watching yourself just be.
Son,
I've been there plenty of times, and sometimes it feels like deja vu. Like when it happens exactly, you're like, hold on, like I'm really like I've seen this. I have watched myself do this, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to just do it again. That's really how it goes.
It's so bad, bro.
That's really how it goes. Yeah.
It's so bad. I've tried my best to try to do something different each go around.
Yeah.
And now I'm come to the realization, you know what? You're just doing a lot. Simplify it.
Yeah.
Getting better. Simplification. The themes of this podcast, man. We are so simple. We are like.
I try my best. Like, even though I'm like, yo, you know, I like to think critically on things. It's like, it's cool, like, a brain exercise, but sometimes that shit, like I said, can play against you, where it's like, it can just be this one simple thing.
Yeah.
And if you probably focus on that, you probably get somewhere. It could really just be that simple.
That's true.
Whew. Well, speaking of it could all be so simple. Damn, I was gonna come with a Lauryn Hill line, but I was like, that's too much. It's too much. But anyway, the topic is, yeah, I feel like, you know, they make a much bigger deal out of weed than there needs to be, especially since people are making a lot of money off of it and doing a lot of things and stocks and all this, and people are getting jobs in it, and it's a booming industry and probably gonna save the country's economy at some point. But hey, you know,
wow, everything you said was completely accurate.
Yeah.
But, you know, Sha'Carri can't run in a 100-mile meter, so we're going to have to miss that.
And I hate that. You know what I mean? I want the best athletes to compete against each other. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just like the athlete in me, but I want the best to play the best, and I want them to compete, and I want the best team to win, the best athlete to win. So
at a specific, like let me take it further, where it's like, this is representing the country.
Yeah.
Like,
you want your best to represent you.
It's disgusting. It's filthy.
I honestly am not really excited to watch the Olympics. I'm watching the basketball, and that's it. That's what I'm in there.
Oh, I'm watching all of it, no matter what. I've always watched the Olympics since like being a kid, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna enjoy it as much.
That's the thing. It's like, to be honest with you, the races and the running is where the main attraction is.
Yeah.
Like, that's where the meat and potatoes of the Olympics is.
Simone Biles about to go crazy.
Simone
Biles about to go crazy.
That's locked in. That's gold locked in. Yeah. Whatever she's competing, that's gold locked in.
Guaranteed.
Simone Biles highs, bro. To be that young and be like, she's really like the GOAT. Son. Like,
to be so dominant. I love dominance. Like, if you're dominant in anything, you get all your praises from me.
She's locked in for the goal, so we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
You know, but it's I don't know. Like, I'll probably watch this basketball, but like, the running was like, to me, it's like the like grail of like the Olympics, and like to see they ban her for like come on.
I think they should have listen. I think there should have been a consequence, right? Because she knows that's the rules, right? It's always been the rules, right? I think, you know what I mean, like, if anything, dock her pay, you know what I mean, suspend her for the next event, you know what I mean, but like, let her compete, because it's the Olympics. It's once every 4 years. You see what I'm saying? This isn't your NBA championship with your finals where they're going to play every year. Once every 4 years. So it's
that's what
let
really
her run.
Upsets me,
yeah,
bro.
dock her pay, suspend her to next competition. But
in the words of the great poet LaMelo Ball, if it ain't crack, let her run track. And she deserves that, you feel me? But what I really do appreciate is that, like, she handled it.
Yeah,
fantastic.
She stood in front of it.
I decided to stand when, you know, I decided to stand when she pointed at the clock when she was crossing. I was like, wow, like that's crazy.
I did that. You see me.
this record is getting broken. Yeah, that's mine.
Yeah,
like, that's crazy. I decided to stand, and then a lot of other people decided to stand. You feel me? And then a lot of other people decided to fold, as usual. Like the laundry they are. But I've decided to continue standing because things happen. Shit happens, you feel me? I think that it sucks. Like, I feel like weed, like that, marijuana, whatever, that conversation needs to come up, especially like as people are, you know, it's a huge booming industry. Like, this shit is, everybody talks about how they smoke now. Whether it's
really is now. Like, it's public in states within the country that you're banning it, which is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's legal for me to do it where I live, but the country as a whole still looks down on it. So it's like, you know what I mean? That's like your mom telling you yes and then your dad telling you no. It's ridiculous. Like, there's no uniformity.
At all.
let the girl, let the woman run track, bro. Like, her mom died. Like, it's not an excuse, right? Like, I don't think it's an excuse. She should be punished, right? Because the rules are the rules, right? So, like, you can't, like, pick and choose when the rules matter, right? The rules are the rules. But it's but it's the Olympics. You see what I'm saying? It's the Olympics. So I think they're only that stern, you know what I mean, because it is Sha'Carri, right? Like, you know what I mean? If it's Ryan Lochte, maybe he swims. You see what I'm saying?
I feel that. And yeah, because they could have just, like, I don't know, it didn't have to be all that. But, like, yeah, like we said, you hold them accountable. Like, it is what it is. Those are the rules. It's unfortunate. But she came out. She stood in front of it. She took it on the chin. She was like, yo, I did this. I screwed up. You know, but the reactions of, like, people, I feel like there's, first of all, if you don't know anything, shut up, please. Like, the people who came out, and, like, there was one dude who was like, if this was Michael Phelps, like, blah blah blah, he would have never got nothing. It's like, bro, he was literally suspended. He was suspended for 3 months. Like, you literally knew nothing and you spoke very loudly. Like, I think the ability to be loud and wrong is a disease. I think that something is wrong. I think
that's what freedom of speech can allow you, can afford you. Bro.
No.
Right? You gotta take the good with the bad, though.
Bro, that's what I was trying to tell him, and he's like, no, I'm not taking the bad at all. No, at all. Nope.
Whatever I deem is bad must be banished.
Gone.
I don't think. Am I wrong?
No, you're right, bro. Right?
No, in theory, that's the thing.
Yeah, in theory, it's
if
excellent.
You don't know, like, because I like to just evaluate shit. You feel me? Like, on an individual basis. If you don't know some shit, you probably going. Even if you, like, first of all, if I don't know some shit, I'm shutting the fuck up. Like, 100%.
You would think.
Say you think. Yeah.
That's the thing. But then you would introduce a human element and reality to the situation.
That's what I've done. I'm making it an individual situation. I'm holding every individual accountable. If you have the ability to be loud while being wrong, I think you're dangerous.
The worst are people who could just lie under no immediate consequence. Those are the people you have to stay away from. Those are the people you have to stay away from. I'm telling you. Listen, like,
I love how you try to give the information like a PSA, like, stay away from these people.
Because these are people I've encountered in life, and these people, like he said, are dangerous
as hell. If you can, bro, I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is tell me a lie, like a real small lie. So I'd be like, for what, bro? Like, what was
for no reason? For no reason.
Like, what was at stake?
So think about it. If you would lie about that, is your name even your name? You see what I'm saying? Is your name even really your name?
If you will lie with nothing on the line, what do I expect you to do with the stakes high?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like laundry, like everyone does, like they did on Sha'Carri.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fold because I was eager to see her.
That's a bar. You spin.
Listen, eager to see her. Like, you point at the clock.
I've been listening to the Kanye the Machine lately.
It's like you like, you're hopeful. You're like, you see somebody, like, you're like, all right, cool. Like, this is the reason why I'm gonna watch the Olympics. To be honest with you, I was anticipating watching her, and then you're gonna ban her for 30 days. It seems like such a petty amount of time, just in time to make sure she doesn't compete.
Yeah, she could still run the 4x100. I heard.
Yeah, that'll be cool, but still.
No, I want her to just leave the competition by herself. Like, just like she was gonna let.
You know what? No, don't say that though. Because Shelly Ann Fraser fast as hell.
Shelly Ann Fraser was gonna win anyways.
Yeah.
But I at least wanted Sha'Carri to compete.
I wanted Sha'Carri to compete. I wanted to see her behind.
Yeah, her. Like that. If I'm her, I'm like, bro, y'all really took away like competition.
Mm-hmm. The two best athletes competing at that.
For me to compete on the Olympic stage, that's different. That's not like a professional sport within America, like, the NFL and the NBA. That is on a world stage.
World stage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for y'all to take away competition, especially from another country, I'm tight.
In her prime. She's in her prime right now.
I'm tight.
You know,
that was gonna be an epic race, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I am fucking livid.
And to be honest,
no,
I
I'm
was
telling
going
lining
either
up.
way.
I'm telling her line up outside the arena. Line up.
I want to see it. Yeah, I want
line up.
No matter
okay.
what, even if it's like, you know, if it's
Nah.
the 4x1 and before the 4x1 or after the 4x1, you know, they line up and run real quick. Like, nah, I want to
From
see
here
y'all
to the
two.
red car, I don't care. I want to see
I want to
it.
see y'all two.
Same.
I need it.
Same.
I can't go into the. I can't. Summer can't end without it. I need to see it.
Bro, and it's like, all right, bro. I guess the 4x100, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take something rather than nothing, but
For sure.
I'm still upset about it. I don't know. I think it's whack. Like, because again, like the mostly because the point that Sean was making about it being this thriving industry now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely,
it's like,
bro, listen, the people on the committee probably have investments,
right?
In
They're
this,
literally taking
listen.
just the good and completely abolishing the bad. So it's like, I can sell weed, but I don't like anyone that smokes weed.
It's crazy.
you, a customer, yuck.
Not a fan.
Like, absolutely not like that. And that's the crazy, right?
Yeah.
Still, like, you know, states passing them as far as legal recreational use. Like, fuck medical, recreational use. Meaning
Yeah.
I can just spark up and be like, I'm cool. And, like, niggas still doing bids for it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
Even to this day, you can still catch a bid today for it.
That's
insane. Like, it's really insane, bro.
They go from like completely criminalizing it to, all right, we're gonna decriminalize it.
We're gonna
and if you don't buy from us, you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're such thugs, bro.
Yeah.
They are such thugs. It's crazy.
They're brutal. They're brutal.
They're fucking thugs.
They're the guys I'm really scared of.
Yo,
Real
for sure.
shit. That's who they have
That
to fear
shit's,
in.
like, that shit's scary. Like, but you know, if I'm Shelly and I'm pissed because the real competition is now off the map.
Correct.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. If
That's
I
just
went,
me though.
If I went to bet, like I told one of my homies to stop bringing his C game to the gym. Because I was like, bro, like if you're gonna guard me, like really guard me. Come on, I'm having this too easy. Like,
I feel like you can do more, but you're not doing it. Not
like, bro,
applying
like,
yourself.
I look great right now, but like I want to look great with you trying, so I can look better. Like, so I feel like for Shelly Ann, like, you know, she wants to. Yeah, she gonna be in first place, but she wants Sha'Carri behind her. Like,
I agree.
I need that because everybody was talking about how fast he was. I need
Yeah,
you to come
yeah.
I need you to come end up behind me because everybody said how fast you were.
I have the same way of thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to beat the best.
Real shit.
Yeah. I mean,
It's the only true way to like
gonna
measure
win
up.
regardless, but like that's a sad situation.
It doesn't hit the same. That don't
It
hit
does
the same.
not hit the same.
Because then there's gonna be now. It's still like disputable for some people. Like I need
Bro,
you
the
to know.
next Olympics, bro, in 3 years, because they're counting it as it was supposed to be the last year, which it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like in 3 years it's gonna be the next one.
Mm-hmm.
In 3 years, them two.
I hate that. I don't want to wait 3 years for nothing.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't want to wait 3 years, especially when I can have it now.
Yeah. Like
That's why this suspension is bogus.
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, yeah, Space Jam 2 is almost here. We've been waiting years for it, but it's almost here.
You gonna watch it?
The fuck? Hello? Look at me. Yes, I'm gonna watch Space Jam 2. What the hell?
In theaters. I have to, bro. It's LeBron.
Son, you know what?
Yeah.
I was gonna watch it on HBO Max, but you're right. I'm gonna go to the theater.
Yeah, for
that.
LeBron, I'm going to the theaters.
You're right. I'm going to the theater for that one, and I'll probably come home and watch it again on HBO Max.
For
instead.
sure.
Oh,
For
yeah,
sure.
HBO. All right.
But yeah, man. Like anybody out there hating on Sha'Carri, you're nasty, and I just wanted to let y'all know that. It's really disgusting. People were making her like they're, you know, putting her on an IG story and saying she's goals.
That's true.
She was getting shout out from Michelle Obama. Like I was so happy for her. You feel me? And then like something happened to her, and all of a sudden y'all got all these high and mighty things to say. Y'all got a joint in your hand talking about what she shouldn't be doing. Like, oh, she should have known better. I mean, yeah, like she said, she took accountability. Honestly,
bro,
when you take accountability for yourself, bro, I don't need to say nothing.
I agree. I agree on that. I'm really big on accountability.
I'm huge on accountability, bro. If she would have came out and made a bunch of excuses and said a bunch of shit, or like been crying and been like, oh, can y'all please help me, blah, blah, blah. And then, but like, she took accountability for herself. Why do you even feel the need to come up here and have a think piece on it?
And have a negative aspect on like what you think she should not do to please you directly. Yeah,
it's disgusting.
It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy.
It's nuts, bro. It's really
You'll
crazy.
You'll be surprised at the limitations you gain in the public eye. The shit's crazy. We just saw her break the record, and then what? A week and a half later, this.
Then they start digging through her old tweets.
Yeah, I seen that.
Trying to get her out of here and shit, and it's just like, bro, like, how did y'all get here?
That's how it is. Like Drake said, Drake has a bar for everything.
Every single
He's
thing.
like, they build you up to be who you are, and then they break you down, saying your shit don't hit the same.
Oh, absolutely.
It's crazy because when I thought it, like the bar that came to me, and I said, like, it was like, they shout out my failures and whisper my accomplishments.
Yeah.
And that's really how I felt with like this shit, the Kodak shit. Like, it's all crazy. Like,
yeah.
They shout out my failures and whisper my accomplishments. That's really how the world works, and it's not even really just a celebrity thing. It's like people act like reporters on regular people. Like,
yeah,
the same shit that people do. It's really weird, bro. It's so weird, and I don't know how people don't feel weird doing it. But like, they really be covering regular people and spreading stories and doing all this stuff and having narratives, and like, it's the same type of shit. They love you until it's time not to. Like,
absolutely. They'll see the opportunity to not love you and then ride that into the sunset with the jokes and the memes that come along with it. Like, you see it every day.
Yeah.
It's not nothing new.
It's
like,
super nasty, bro. Stop.
Like, it's pouring energy where you shouldn't have to, pouring resources you shouldn't have to into things that don't fucking matter. So,
I don't know if people are aware of that. Like, I don't know if people are aware.
I like how you just like, you're right, but I don't think people think that.
You're definitely right, but like, sometimes it baffles me because I don't think people are even aware of the fact that a lot of shit really does not matter. Like, people want everything to matter. People want to make it appear as if everything matters to them. Like, I feel like a lot of things are so performative and it's nasty.
Sometimes I like a good headline, and I like to be like, oh, this probably happened, but I'm not gonna let it like be like a part of my life.
Bro, shit don't matter. It is $0.99 to shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Like, you don't have to have a stance on everything, bro. You are not.
But there's those people who are like, because like Instagram created this culture of being an influencer, right? So like, you being the best version of you can influence other people to want to be like you. So I feel like that forces a lot of people to have to speak on everything because my voice matters, right? So I want people to care what I think, so I'm always going to say what I think, and those who agree with me will agree, and those who disagree will disagree. So I just, like, for most things, I blame Instagram and Mark Zuckerberg. He's
the fault for all of this.
Yeah,
but you're not wrong. But I think that's what's wrong. I think that's what's wrong. Cause I mean,
everyone's not an influencer.
Exactly.
If you know.
Well, everybody wants to be valid in their thoughts, and they want to be agreed with.
Yeah.
They want to have their own audience. They'll have their own platforms because they have their own profiles on Twitter that everyone can see. So they're able to speak, even if they have a following for something completely different other than talking.
Yeah, but listen, once you amass followers, like, it's like having a lot of followers now is like validation. Like, once you it's like a badge to now do anything. Like, you just amass a bunch of followers and now you're like, anything you say is legit because you have a lot of followers.
It's like a network. It's like a social net worth.
Yeah.
Damn, that was tough.
Listen, and that's what it boils down to, because then now you can turn that into capital with advertisers. You can turn that into social gain with certain like movements.
You can get into movies, TV shows.
You can get into entertainment. You have
Doors
so
open.
much.
Yeah,
and that's why people like. Sometimes people say they'd rather be rich and famous. Fame will get you a lot, bro. If you
I agree. Yeah.
If you know how to finesse it, fame can get you a lot.
That's why I be shooting it down when y'all be trying to tell me I'm famous. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not
because
rich. If my name is worth money, I'm going to be rich.
Because
you're going to be rich.
Because your phone
you're
looks
still
different.
on your path.
Listen, your phone looks different, and the people you can call look completely different. where a bag is a phone call away. Hey, you got a job real quick? And then here you go, 100K.
It's a valid point. That's a valid point.
Bro, like, I really realized, like, you know, like, the people who even got, like, their 15 minutes, it's like, they don't ever be really poor afterwards. Like,
but once you have followers, like,
that's it.
You're set.
It's a social networks kind of thing. Honestly, like, everybody is an influencer at the end of the day.
Yeah, in a sense,
if
yes.
if you have 92 followers, that is 92 people who
correct,
see what
yeah.
you do, who feel me, or paying attention to you, who. So, like, when I put this song out, if you got your 92 followers, please retweet that shit so all 92 people will see that shit.
Correct.
You feel me? Like, you're an influencer.
Correct.
But at the same, you can be an influencer no matter how big your platform. You feel me? Like, my platform is a little bit bigger, but, like, it does not. We have a podcast, and we still don't have to, like, we don't have to speak on, like, you're not the president, bro. No matter what, no matter who you are, you're not the president. We don't need a statement about everything. It's okay, bro. No matter who you are, no matter how many followers you have, it's still free to shut the hell up. If it's not your situation, if you don't know what's going on, a lot of times, like, you don't need, like, I don't know. There's just way too much discussion about shit that I know people don't know about.
Yeah, they don't know, but they just feel something, and they just tell you what they feel.
Based on whatever evidence that has been reported.
And that's scary. That's scary. If you can just, like, speak on what you feel while knowing you don't know anything, I'm worried.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm worried. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But speaking of, like, I shut up about a lot of things, and one thing I shut up about was the Kodak and Jackboy situation. I
didn't even know there was a situation, to be honest with you.
Yeah. There was
Yeah, I remember when Kodak first got out, and they were like, they weren't speaking, right? So, like, at first we were like, this is Kodak and Jackboy. I mean, these niggas get down like Batman and Robin. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh, I remember it. And then he did, Kodak did that snippet on his tape. He was like, you know what I mean, we NFL, we niggas for life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on, like, parole or some shit. So, like, we got to stay away from, like, known criminals.
Yeah,
so
that's what that
was the narrative they spun it when he first got out. And then Kodak just came out with this where he was like, you know what I mean, we could all go to Bikini Bottom. You know what I mean, we get all the Krabby Patties. I might let him hang out with Sandy the Squirrel. Like, that shit's funny, but I don't know. I just figured they were, like, bumping heads, but knowing Kodak and Jackboy, you know what I mean, they really might just fist fight and then be good again in a couple months.
My take on it is that I don't know what's going on. That's why I didn't, like, they homeboys at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
they just butt heads and then they look up and they're like, oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
so
that's usually the
sure
cycle of issues with men.
It should be.
But now y'all are on Twitter writing dissertations.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
About a situation I know y'all don't know nothing about, bro. Like, sometimes I know people might know more about me than the situation, but I know they don't know.
And they be niggas that, like, never even seen the Noya.
Son!
They can't even show you the Noya on the map. And they telling you talking about that's just how niggas like that get down. I'm like, bro, how would you know? But you know.
Niggas just be talking.
They'll be good, man. They'll be good.
That's what you hope for when you see an issue or road, you know, or speed bumping within a relationship. Is like, yeah, that those two individuals will be okay. No, like you said, dissertations about, like, things that people probably have no idea what's going on because they're not in the situation at all.
I saw a lot of conversations about friends and business. So I kind of, like, I have my idea of what went on, but I also know that I don't know shit, so I'll be shutting up.
Everything can be speculation, right? We can think things, but as long as we remember to say, I think this is, you start to remember that this is not necessarily facts because you're not there.
That's true. Just talk about what you know, bro. Like, talk about, like, your dog, like I do.
Yo, shout out to your dog, by the way. Happy belated birthday to your dog.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna let him know.
That was really cool. The doggy birthday party was some cool shit, man.
Yeah, I fuck with him. Like, that's my little son, you know what I mean? He taught me, like, he was, like, really big in, like, my steps towards understanding what having a child would be like, right? So like, this was a very good like reality check. You know what I mean? Like, if this nigga's hungry, I have to feed him. Do you see what I'm saying? I was at a point in my life where like I only had to feed myself.
The way he said is like, Peter's listening. I have to say this.
Yeah, if he ever hears this, I want him to know that like he was pivotal.
Yes. No, for sure. It's like, yeah, that's like a gateway to having a kid.
Yeah, it was
like,
dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's like the training. It's like, yeah, because like I want a puppy. I really do. But I know that I'm not prepared for one. Like, and I thought I was closer to. Like, I thought I was gonna get one soon, and then my homie came over and she brought her dog because like she just recently got him, and like he's a cool ass dog, super cool dog, bro. Like I fuck with him, but like he's a lot of work. Like,
yeah,
she got like a baby bag pretty much. Like she has a child, and I'm just like, yo, I'm not really ready for a child. Like I want to just be able to do shit when I want to.
Yeah, same.
You gotta get a dog sitter and everything.
Salute to, hey man, that's great. Like, congratulations. People
I appreciate that.
I don't think people respect dog fatherhood enough. You're a very great dog dad, I can tell, bro.
I absolutely believe Sean when he says that people don't probably respect
nigga threw his dog a party. Like, not
Yeah,
everybody does that, bro. A lot of people have dogs. Not everybody has a party for their dog at the dog park. You feel me? Their friends bring their dogs out. Their dogs see their dog friends. Come on, son.
It's pretty true.
The dog looks so happy. I was just like, wow, they make doggy birthday cookies.
Hell yeah.
I was like, that's crazy. That's
beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man.
And that's the things I talk about. My dogs, things I know.
very important, bro. The things you
yeah,
know.
bro. It limits, because like when you want to find out something, you want to find out from someone who knows. But if everyone is blocking it with what they think, it's hard to find the one person who knows. It's like a needle in a haystack.
That was tough. Hey.
Yes.
Hey, that was tough.
Because you just get a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You get a lot of noise, but a whole bunch of people thinking they know something, and you can just be someone who can just absorb the information.
Yeah.
And
you can be the person that just like says nothing and just be the fly on the wall. That is an option.
That's a role. Pick that one.
Yeah. Like, talk to your friends about it. Don't come and tell the world.
I love my group chats.
Yeah,
man. Group chat is important.
You can talk. You can really talk about whatever the hell your heart desires in a group chat because no one really cares. And most times the niggas in a group chat don't care either.
Bro, and like the league chat. Like I said, if I say something to you, it's 15 of us, but it will reach these 15 folks.
Yeah.
It won't go nowhere else.
Yeah,
like,
whether they care or not, it's just like that's it.
Get a trusted circle. You can say whatever you need to. And keep it right there.
Just say straight bullshit.
You do not need to bring this bullshit to the timeline in 4K. Shut the hell up. I'm telling you, bro. It's imperative.
Yeah, what can you do? But like, you still have people caring about a situation because maybe they felt like it would hit close to home to how the Jackboy and Kodak situation happened. So I don't know why they felt like the need to write a whole like essay on it, but you just let people live.
And the craziest part about it is when it's not only do they post their opinion on it, they go like post to post commenting.
Oh my goodness!
Just like coming to find you and bring it to you. Like, I know for a fact what you're saying is wrong. And it's like, well, you don't either. You see what I'm saying? Your opinion's just as garbage as mine.
And that's what I want people to remember. As we're talking about this and you like everybody's speaking on things they don't really know, and like he said, you want to get your information from people who know.
Who know, yeah.
So remember that a lot of this information that you're getting on the internet that you may take, and then that's why I've said everybody needs to be responsible with their platform. You don't have to. I mean, what people decide to decipher is like on them. But like what you say, like everybody's an influencer. If you got 92 followers, these 92 people saw you say this, somebody's gonna see it, and now they're taking it into other conversations, and now stupidity is spreading.
It spreads, yeah.
Stupidity was the first pandemic, bro, and y'all still not putting masks on.
COVID Uno.
Dead ass. COVID Uno for real, bro. Like that
what's stupidity?
Oh man, like, COVID Uno is hilarious.
So just be careful, man. Like, cover your mouth, keep your head down, and stop just saying everything you see on the internet because niggas is stupid. And it's contagious.
You know, I've been trying to like cut back on the stupid word. You know, just trying to find euphemisms for willful ignorance.
That's nice.
That is really nice. Because
other than trying to cut back, I've just tried to up my efficiency. Now, when I say stupid, I really mean it.
See how we're at opposite ends of our life. Like, I'm like, I'm trying to not say it. He's like, I'm trying to say some more.
Yeah.
I'm just making it count. You know? If I say it, you know I meant it. This is stupid. That's the only word I have left for it.
I agree though. There's something that are just stupid. Like when Pat Bev like completely just pushed Chris Paul in the back because his team was losing. Like, Chris Paul, if I'm Chris Paul, I would have completely just fell out.
First of all, he deserves an Oscar anyway. He deserves an Oscar anyway.
I would have tried to get Pat Bev suspended without pay the entire next season. Because why are you doing that?
Real shit though.
On the world stage, like, why are you doing that, Pat
Bev?
He didn't say anything.
He knew all he had to do was walk by. He knew that.
And Pat Bev lost it. That's stupid. You see what I'm saying? There's no other adjective for that.
That's just stupid. There's no.
He got off, bro. He lost his mind off of a look, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Of knowing that it was over for him.
That's when you know, rent free. That is the definition of rent free, bro.
Correct.
When I saw he didn't say a word, I was like, yo, this. And then afterward, he was cheering when he got ejected.
I was convinced he said something, but when he walked out, I was like, oh, wow.
He didn't say anything.
That's the coldest shit I've ever seen. He didn't even say nothing. He was like,
that's like when Matt Barnes like pump faked that Kobe. He didn't flinch. That's up there.
Deadass. Respect the point guard. I must say that.
Hell yeah.
We about to kick y'all out of here in a second, ladies. Not yet though. Yeah, and then the same thing with so back to Kodak and how people were. It was Hate Kodak Week. You feel me? And I feel like people have their opinions on Kodak, and that's fair. You feel me? Like whatever you feel about whatever you feel, whatever you think you know, whatever you decided. Like if you decided you're not going to subscribe to this person, you don't support that person, that's on you. But I also think that like there's people I decided I'm not going to subscribe to. My main example is normally Sheck West.
Yes, you've been very vocal.
Sheck West is one of the easiest people to cancel of all time. I love Justine Skye. She's an angel. When I heard that he was abusing her, I was like, what? And his album was trash? I was like, this is easy as Mudboy's awful. So that was an easy one. You feel me?
I love how like that was like
effortless for him, right?
Effortless. Like he seen the opportunity and was like, yo, like this is a home run. This is a home run. Like, this is a home run.
He's gone.
I don't have to worry about it. Like, yeah, like it's just this is what I needed to be because the stars literally aligned themselves for me to just easy.
But other than using him as my main example for when I actually cancel somebody, I don't really talk about him.
Yeah,
so it's like
same.
if you unsubscribe to Kodak, you feel me? If you don't support what he does, shut up.
Listen, the thing with Kodak Black is like whether you agree with what he's said, him and Jackboy went through or not. Like, you should not carry that over into hating Kodak Black while he's giving away AC units in the middle of the summer. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, give him credit for like if you don't agree with the Jackboy situation, okay, boom, right? Like,
this is
I don't fuck with that, right? I don't fuck with that, right? But now Kodak Black is giving out AC units. I don't also hate him because he's giving away AC units.
Gotta be consistent in the hate, bro.
Right? Like, give him his praise and bash him when he's wrong. But like, to intertwine those feelings is just like that has to be the definition of a hater. You see what I'm saying? No matter what you do, I hate you. That has to be the definition of a hater.
That's literally what it is.
And that's what it is because it's when the narrative has been written. When the internet has made up their mind, when they already have an idea of you and a perception of you, they're going to stick to it. So anything that could exist outside of it will never ever receive any recognition. You can hand out all the AC units in the blister. Yo, it was really hot today, my nigga. Like,
every day is hotter than the last.
It was really.
The ocean is on fire. This shit is crazy out here right now. Kodak handed out ACs while the ocean on fire and people mad at him.
And Kodak's throwing $100,000 into the ocean while it's on fire. That's
no, Kodak threw the money and then the ocean caught fire. Kodak a legend.
Yo. And it's bro, like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
I don't know.
Do something and go find something else better to do.
Like, I don't know about the money he threw in the ocean. You feel me? That's a wild. And then he like flushed money. Apparently, those are wild videos.
Prop money.
Prop money. Yeah, I second that.
It's prop money.
Prop money.
I think he's throwing prop money in the ocean. You feel me? But I also it could be prop money. Maybe it's not. But we all know.
Nothing. For sure.
We all know that we do not know. Where's the Socrates? You feel me? We don't know shit. But everybody's speaking like they know. So now it's you could have been doing this with this money, and you're writing a dissertation angry because the niggas If a nigga posted a video that's probably prop money throwing money in the ocean off a boat, and it got you mad at 6:42 p.m.
They're livid. Why the fuck would Kodak Black do that? And it's like.
And to turn out that it's prop money, because if I'm not gonna lie about giving people benefit of the doubt, because why would anybody not see that happens every day? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just be like, oh, that could be prop money. Again, I have no idea. It could be real money. Don't know. Not gonna try to believe that's real money because that'd be really stupid. So I'm just gonna assume prop money, which is also a realistic thing.
I hope the money wasn't real.
Yeah,
that's my only take on that.
That's all I could say. That's all I could say, judging from the video. However, if it was prop money, everyone's upset. It's a hilarious marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Bro, he has 2 projects within 2 months released. People are going to be clicking on his profile, looking at the whole situation and everything. Even, outside of the Jackboy situation.
Yeah.
So it's...
And that's my thing, and it goes back to they shout out my feds and whisper my accomplishments, which seems to be the theme this week. But I just don't people were quoting the video of him. I mean, the pictures of him handing out ACs, talking about the 100,000 he threw. Oh no, this don't mean nothing. He was just throwing money in the ocean.
It's a publicity scheme.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro,
it looked like somebody. Not to cut you off, it looked like somebody just ran up on him with a camera and was like, oh, snap, then we report some news, it's for their, underground blogs. Because I don't think he was, really, even, I didn't see him, fucking boasted too much.
Hey, yo, I don't even care what it was.
Yeah, he gave out ACs.
He gave out ACs. That's hot as hell, bro. That lady, that hug that lady was giving him looked so genuine. And people are talking about, and that hug, that the lady that was hugging him, looked like she know him since he was a kid. You just see it.
Because
I could see that.
I could see him going to his exact hood.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where the people he genuinely knew when he was growing up,
and
when he was little Kodak,
during the summer,
and gave him an AC during. It was hot as fuck today. If they got their AC running today, God bless those people.
Yeah.
You in your home with your AC that always have AC talking crazy and talking negative on him giving ACs to people.
Yeah, bro.
Why you don't give nobody shit? Why you don't help nobody with nothing?
That's the main part. I don't care if he was giving out ACs to better his image, he still gave out the ACs, right? It's not a crime for Kodak Black to get something from it as well. Do you see what I'm saying? So whatever his intentions were, the fact that he gave out ACs in the middle of the summer,
that's a byproduct of doing good with anything.
Correct.
You're gonna basically be seen in a better light because you're doing well. And so that should not be condemned. You get what I'm saying?
And you're doing it because you want to do it. You want to give those ACs out. You see what I'm saying?
It was hot, nigga. I keep repeating myself. It was hot
as hell.
You gotta go outside and start your car and go back inside and get something you forgot.
Bro,
there's no way you could start the car and just sit in it.
This man was handing out ACs in no t-shirt. It was that hot, bro. It was.
It's crazy bullshit. If he wasn't Golden Acres doing that. That'd be live.
Son, yeah, and it's just and y'all on here hating, talking about, he threw the 100,000, blah, blah, blah. This could have helped so many people. Shut up. You're not helping nobody.
Yeah.
You're drawing money away every day.
Yeah.
You feel me? And no, stop pocket watching. We said that. Y'all be pocket watching in 4K, and it's nasty.
I agree.
It's so disgusting, and there are much better things to do with your money. And luckily this week, we have somebody that can tell you about them.
Oh yeah, I could definitely teach you how to grow your money instead of pocket watching. Are you serious? The idea of pocket watching comes from a state of envy, right? Envy and jealousy, and being envious it's a sin. It's gluttony. You see what I'm saying? So just focus on making more money. You can't save your way out of poverty. Do you see what I'm saying? You're only going to keep delaying it. So figure out ways to make more money, right? So even if you're not in a place today where you want to be financially, tomorrow's a new day and you can always take a step closer to it, right? So I think everyone should invest, right? Investing is something everyone should do. Whether you decide to like go into trading as a form of income, you want to focus mostly on like investing. Everyone should invest in something that you're passionate about or something that you care about, right? So like if you own any Apple products, you should own Apple shares, right? Because that's something that you're going to understand is one, going to grow at least 8% a year.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to know when Apple's doing great because you'll probably be buying a new product that's mind-blowing. Like the AirPods changed the game. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They changed the game.
Not gonna lie, I was a hater at first, but then when I got my first pair, I was like, "This is the greatest thing ever."
Ever, right?
I don't know why I didn't get this sooner.
Like wired headphones are a thing of the past now.
I don't ever want to see another wired headphone anymore.
Yeah,
It's
they're
kind
just
of
a thing of the
poverty.
past now. Yeah,
It's kind of poverty.
and Apple didn't do it first. They just always find a way to make it simple.
Cooler.
Yeah,
Their efficiency is nuts, bro. Everything is seamless with them, bro.
Like, and they make but the idea of the wireless like case, that's the only invention that they really like groundbreak. Like Bluetooth headsets have been a thing forever. Like
yeah. But once Apple did it, it was solidified as like this is the new wave.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's why you should definitely invest in companies like that, right? Because like investing is simple and it doesn't take much work. You can just buy something and let it grow and forget about it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then like if you want to make more income, I think everyone should trade. You know what I mean?
Bitch.
Yep. For sure. I've been playing, I guess you could say, with the stock market for a year and some change now.
Mm-hmm.
Caught some licks. Definitely got my ass handed to me.
And that's why I started MPP mostly, right? Because like I've been trading, you know what I mean? Like I've been like seriously trading. Like I quit my job. I've been trading for about like a year and a half now, right? And like from when I very first started to where I am today, I can honestly tell you that like I've been through the entire roller coaster of like trader psychology, right? I started off with beginner's luck where like you're like, I'm the next Warren Buffett. You see what I'm saying? That's how it happens. That's how it goes, right? You have the run where like you just can't lose, right? Like you're buying shit and it's going up, and then you have a dip, right? Right? You fall off from the peak, and then you fall down to the trenches, and now you're in the trenches, and you're like, this is when you go through the phases of like, is this really for me? Do I really want to do this? Am I good enough to do this? Is this something that, do I just like give up and just start something else? And then you have a bounce back, right? You get back close to even, and you're like, okay, I'm hot. I'm gonna ride this to the top. You know what I mean? And you don't want to go through those phases, right? Mm-hmm. You don't want to go through those phases. So I created MPP to teach people like the way to start, right? How to start properly. Like you have to learn fundamentals in anything you're doing, right? Even when you have a job, you get training those first couple of days because you have to know how to do this job. Even though your resume qualifies you still have to learn how to do this job.
Absolutely.
And everything in that you have to learn fundamentals. Like even like if you're playing basketball, right? LeBron's like first coach taught him fundamentals, but he didn't make LeBron James. LeBron James is LeBron James because he is LeBron James. But someone had to teach him the fundamentals, right? So, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to make you LeBron James, right? I'll teach you how to play the game of basketball. And if you grow into LeBron James, that's all you. If you grow into Michael Beasley, that's you as well, right? But Michael Beasley got to the league.
Shout out Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley is one of the best college basketball players I ever seen.
Fucking legend. 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Stop playing.
He's one of the best college basketball players I ever seen. But he didn't work out in the league. Like he's in the summer league this year, which I think is insane.
That's cool.
No, let me stop. I'm happy.
That's great. Like, as far as like bouncing back, that's great.
No, I feel like Michael Beasley shouldn't have to go to the summer league.
I agree.
Like it. I feel like if you want Michael Beasley, just sign Michael Beasley. Respect Michael Beasley, bro.
I see what you're
Don't
saying.
send him to the summer league, bro. Like he can hoop. We know that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I agree. Yeah, but I mean that really was like the focus of me making MPP. You know what I mean? Because like it's something that like when I first got into the game, right? I bought a bunch of courses, but like there wasn't like an experience that helped me grow as a trader, right? So like I bought a course and he was like, do this, right? And I did that, but like when I had questions about that, there wasn't no way to be like, hey, I want to know about so and so. So MPP, I made it a little more personal, where like I do like one-on-one Zoom calls with people to get them started, see like what's best for you, like your personality wise, because like some people have the screen time where like you can probably day trade and you can like follow things that are going on, right? Or some people have full-time jobs and leisure activities they do, right? So like they don't have the screen time to sit there and do that, right? So it's like we can focus more on a plan that works best for you, right? So like you'll buy XYZ at XYZ and then I'll tell you set it to sell at XYZ. So like if it does what it should do, you make
a little bit of change.
You make 30%, 50%. You make half your money, right? Or at worst, you lose about 10% of your money, right? Mm-hmm. The goal is to just win enough, right? So like July, we went 13 or 15 in like our calls that did at least 30%, right? So that's a winning record. You see what I'm saying? So like,
that's not just a winning record. Don't be humble,
right?
Yeah, that's like, but I'm not perfect with math at the moment, but that's somewhere around like 87, 86%.
Yeah, it sounds like you putting up 30, 30 on a triple double, bro.
30 on a triple double.
Yeah, shooting for 60%, bro.
That's high percentage, bro.
I'll take it, but like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and act holier than thou, right? Like, it was a really good month. Am I going to guarantee you those results every month? No, right? But I will guarantee you that we will win, right? So it's like you have to trust the process, and like what makes it great that we had June, we made enough money that like you don't have to be as aggressive in the off season, right? We're just gonna like when the market's really choppy, you just let it dictate what it's doing, and then when it's going back up, you cash out. So. But like I feel like you have to learn these fundamentals, right? And some people want to skip the process. Some people just want you to tell them to buy this, at this, and sell this, and I can make my money, which is fine too. I do that as well. But I want people to learn the fundamentals because like time freedom, I think, is like the greatest thing that you can acquire.
That's real shit.
Right? Because like having the freedom to do whatever you want with your time it's a really great thing, and like the best way to do that is to just build more sources of income. Yeah. So you can invest your money so it can grow faster, and you can start trading, and then you can start making more money that way as well. Then you can work your job, you know what I mean? So like three sources of income has always been excellent. You can now start taking the vacation you want to take, right? You want to invest in like your own business that you always wanted to start. Now you have like startup money to go ahead and fund that, right? So it's like, I try to take the fear out of it. Mm-hmm. Because again, I've been there. It was a point where I was in the trenches and I was like, I gotta get a job. I fucked up. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm down bad, and it's like, but like the market was bad, and then I bounced back, and then I dipped again, but then I got back there, and then I just like ripped the top off to whereas now it's like I'm entered my prime, heading towards my peak.
NBA Lozo.
You know I was supposed to go to the league before I got hurt. I'm fucking with you.
No, I hear that for sure. Definitely, like even when I dabble into it, I'm just like trying to see the best plays in terms of where the market's going and what's happening in the world. Mm-hmm. And just taking positions, taking gambles there. Like, add some research shares. Like, I've been looking into crypto more.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay.
In terms of like putting a little bit in there as opposed to just letting it sit, like you said. You're not really gonna save your way out of poverty. So one of these coins finna end up being the next Bitcoin. And the ones that actually like, have practical use, mm-hmm. like that could be used as money with the securities, with the decentralization and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm like looking into for sure.
I agree with that. Like me personally, I'm buying a lot of Ethereum, right? I just think Ethereum's the one. But like I'm really just like, it's not really like, it's like a flip of a coin for me, right? Because like I'm no crypto expert, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know the crypto market like I know the stock market, right? So I can't sit here and tell you Ethereum's the one, right? But like I like Ethereum because people that I respect their opinion on, their knowledge of the crypto market, also like Ethereum. So
you said you want to get your knowledge from people who know.
People whose opinion I respect, that you actually know what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Of course, you respect other ballers. Like that's what happens. If you hooper, you respect other hoopers.
Yeah,
like,
I respect their game no matter what. Yeah, and that's how it is, right? So Ethereum's one that I'm really big on. I think whenever the crypto market bounces back, it should bounce back as well. But I mean, even I had to get my game from someone, right? And I got a mentor, and they broke it down for me, and like they gave me the game on what's what I should look at, why I should pick certain things. So,
hey man, what I'll say, MPP is a great place to get your game. There's so much shit in there. Like there's like where he says he wants everybody, like everything is in there. Everything you need. Like there was so much shit I didn't even tackle it at the moment because it was just like, this is a lot of shit. Like I don't like to ever halfway grasp anything. Like I like to really like fully understand all of this shit. Like get this down. Like so it's just like, but there's a lot of resources. It's very active. You feel me? Like it's very hands on. Like so how can people become a part of that?
So you could definitely sign up. You know what I mean? I have a link in my bio. You can follow me on Instagram at @lowcapital_. But even then, even like what I like mostly is the feedback you just gave me about how it's a lot. Like what I'm going to make it very simple as, like I want to focus mostly on just like getting you generating capital to begin with, right? So it's like I'm going to make it very simple, right? You buy at $1, you sell at $1.50, right? Just do that. Collect your profits and move on to the next one.
And that's it.
And then when you get the time to read up on it, because like what's going to happen when you start making money, you're interested. You're really, really interested. When you start making a lot of money consistently, you become more and more interested, and then you'll read up on it. But even if you don't want to read up on it, you don't have the time on it, I make it simple enough to where it's like, again, I'll give you 15 plays, and 13 of them should hit. Right, if you make 30% on 13 of those,
that's a very high success rate.
It's a very high success rate, but it's not always guaranteed. But you're gonna make money, right? And then eventually you'll learn the fundamentals, and then
but I think the fact that all the information is there is a good thing. I don't know.
Yes.
I hope you don't think I was saying that as a knock.
No, I want it there, but I don't want like
it to be overwhelming.
I don't want it to be overwhelming, so it discourages you. You get discouraged about, okay, I really don't have the time to invest. Which
I
is
saw what you're coming at with
which most people don't, right? You don't have the time to invest in a whole nother career, essentially. You see what I'm saying?
It's a real job, bro. Like it's not like when I dabbled into it, I'm like, the hours needed to really see kind of like a level of consistent success in terms of making money instead of just risks because you're just like, trying your luck here and there. I'm like, oh, this is a job. Like I got one already, but you got to treat this like a job, like 9 to 5 for real. Like that's really what the market runs, more or less.
And I simplified that. I completely simplified that to where you come home for work Monday, you already know what to buy. You buy it on Tuesday morning, and you set it to sell. And what the lovely thing about that is that it may sell same day Tuesday, it may sell Wednesday, it may sell Thursday, it may sell Friday, but it's going to sell automatically, and you're going to collect those gains stress-free, right? Because it's going to sell, right? It's either going to sell for small loss or it's going to sell for a big gain. And we win enough times to where the small losses are completely irrelevant. Yeah. They're completely irrelevant. You don't even notice them. So it's a good process I put together because I want financial education to become more accessible to everyone, right? Because even when you look down to like the basic concepts of how America runs, right? Oxygen being the most important thing all humans need, right? But that's free, right? Everything else requires money, essentially, except health, right? Like health is great,
and low key still requires.
But in some sense, that requires money. Yeah, so I feel like people should come and find a way to tackle the money problem, right? Because like you don't have to reinvent the wheel to become rich, right? Like this is a great podcast, right? And great podcasters, you're welcome. But great podcasters do well, right? So only thing that's stopping you from doing well now is consistency. So as long as you guys continue being as consistent as you guys have been, you will be successful, right? Because great things lead to great rewards, and this is a great podcast. Only thing stopping you guys now is time, right? And
we're hopefully with that's going to be small, right? Just we out here. But like, yeah, for
success
sure.
is coming, bro. Success is coming for you, right? And you just put the time in, right? So like, I try to do a great thing over here to where like, I want you to know that like you can make capital, and you can also become wealthy without having to be like a rapper or athlete. You see what I'm saying? Because it's possible, right? There are like because like everyone has the right to become rich. Because in America, like you can simply sell something, resell something. Like Amazon's an entire resale market.
It's a flea market, bro.
That's all America is.
They don't sell anything.
Yeah, it's
like,
producers and consumers. So like, everyone has to consume. You see what I'm saying? You have to eat. You have to have an iPhone. You have to have clothes.
The world is full of consumers.
Right?
Absolutely.
Everyone is a consumer, but like you should produce a bit as well to negate some of that.
Hopefully you produce more than you consume to make a level of profit.
Yeah, so you can make the idea of making profit from your phone, from the comfortability of your own bed, from being on vacation, from, you know what I mean? Let's say I get up tomorrow and I'm like, I want to spend a couple weeks in New York. Only thing stopping me is finding someone to watch my dog. You see what I'm saying? I can make the same gains that I make here in my room, same gains I make on the beach, the same gains I make in New York City, same gains I can make in Puerto Rico. Yeah. So like, to completely like ignore that lane of possibility, I think is it's like leaving stones unturned. And when you can't find your wallet, you look everywhere.
Absolutely.
Oh, hey, that was a gem.
You can't find your wallet, you look everywhere.
You don't. You see what I'm saying? You leave no stones unturned. So you should never, in any aspect of your life, right? But that's me. Like I've always been like very big on learning. I never ever want to stop learning.
But that's a character trait.
Yeah, so
that's
like
a character trait that,
you know
and then that got basically submerged in the idea of trading and stocks and stuff like that for sure. So it's like you can tell when someone has that drive in them, when it's a natural like, oh, I want to learn about this because this can benefit me, versus just other things in which people can lack.
Yeah, and I feel like you should do everything, because I remember you guys had an episode. You came on here specifically, Oz, and you were like, and you were like, there are times where like I don't feel like doing anything, so I just won't do it. I don't want to half-ass it. Like if I can't give it my all, my full potential, my full attention, then I just shouldn't do it, right? And you should do that, right? Like everything you should do, you should see it through to the end. All right, you have to do something, and I'd rather you do it and fail than do it and don't finish. Yeah. All right, and that's really big. So like, take a chance on yourself. Always take a chance on yourself.
And that's for sure what I've been doing. Even in dabbling into that trading and stuff like that, taking risks.
Yeah, I'm here on your podcast, so you guys, I'm definitely adding you guys to the group, and we're gonna start working.
I'm already in there.
We're gonna start working.
Yes. So
we're gonna start working, bro. We're gonna get some results this month.
Yeah, make a wish. The well's open.
Yeah.
My advantage in this world is that I'm well spoken. That's the beginning of the verse. So.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, make a wish. The well's open. Take a chance on yourself. But nah, I just feel like I feel like you probably don't get enough flowers. I don't know how many flowers you do get, but like even with what you're saying and like what you're doing, like it's really dope, bro. Like you feel me? Like you said, you stick to what you know. You feel me? Like you became I was really happy hearing your monikers because I've seen him this whole time. So I was like, I know this nigga got monikers. So if he come in here and like he ain't got no monikers, I'd be mad. I didn't see him change his name over the last fucking 7 years.
They have names. They all have names.
Everybody got names, bro. I've been watching everybody on Twitter, bro.
They got names.
That was the only way I was like, okay, you know what? Like, my monikers aren't going to hit as hard, right? They're not going to be as deep, but I'm going to contribute.
You know what's crazy? We don't even like expect anything. We just if you can join in, that would be dope,
bro. That's it. And you feel me? And so I watched you go to low capital. You feel me?
Yeah.
You made people be talking to me about like the Knicks thing and the success with that, and it's really dope. It's really amazing. But like my brand became like Knicks, like that's what I'm wearing a jersey right now.
It was your brand, kid. It still is your brand, and I've always admired that because like the pain you go through is rooting for the New York Knicks makes no sense to me because like
I was happy for him.
Yeah, because listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Originally, I'm a Cavaliers fan, right?
Wow.
And LeBron left, and Kyrie came, and I was optimistic still, right? And then he came back, and we won. Then he left again, and Kyrie left, and I was like, bro, this is not a good situation.
It's over here.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and I really thought about it. Like, do I really want to watch no national games ever? Right? No nationally televised. They're never on Inside the NBA unless they're playing a premier team. Like, they're never hosting Inside the NBA. And I was like, you know what? Like, one, the home team Heat are always good. I'm just gonna root for the home team. And LeBron James is the reason I love basketball the way I love it. So I'm always gonna root for him. And that's where we're at now.
That works out.
We're going for the Miami Heat, man. The home team. LeBron was here. I love the Heat.
I was like, I was over here, and then I pushed it over there.
Bro.
Bikini Bottom and pushed it somewhere else. One of my favorite quotes of all time. But yeah, like, I mean, my brand became Knicks, and like, you made your brand money. You feel me? And that's really dope. And like, you know, the fact that like y'all are like y'all really be on that shit. You feel me? Like I've seen you guys come together. Like I don't know everybody that's in it, but like the couple of y'all who I know were from this, and I don't really know nobody.
Yeah.
But you know,
that's not true. You know everyone.
Listen, bro.
But I would say I do have a great team. Like Manning. Like, shout out my right hand guy Manning. He's like the swing god, right?
Salute
the swing god. Like, he's going through like work and like pharmacy school, and he's still knocking down all of his gains because he's just like, find great company, invest heavily in great company, reap benefits of great company, right? Which is a great trading model for someone who has no screen time, right? And then I have Ben, DJB Money. He's like
Legend.
the put god, right? So like, he just knows when stocks are getting ready to go timber. It's crazy.
Shout out to the Talkish Pod.
It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah. And shout out Whitney. Nothing is possible without Whitney. You see what I'm saying? Nothing I have is possible without Whitney. Like, she's in control of everything. She makes sure everything goes the way it should go, when it should go, how it should go, right? And nothing in this world that I have is possible without her. She's great. She makes everything go. So with a support system like that, it's impossible to fail. You see what I'm saying? It's impossible to fail.
Sounds like you have a solid team.
Yeah, I want to shout out my team. You know what I mean? I want everyone to be. I'm not a one man band. I don't want to take. Yeah, I don't. I don't want to. I don't want it to make it seem like I run the show and it's me, right? I might want to be. I started it, but like, the team is the only way we can win this championship. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Everyone plays a pivotal part.
It's some real shit. Like, what y'all are doing is great, and the fact that, like, you know, I just love watching people, like, the same way that like y'all be happy for me with the Knicks. I love watching people like have their shit and do their shit. Like,
yeah.
Just, and y'all be doing your, like, you know, and I love watching people like it. I don't know. I feel like on the internet, like, we've been following each other for a minute. Like, I don't even know how long. You feel me? Like, you watch niggas grow up for real. Like, even like, you really watch people grow up. You see different stages of people's lives and shit, and it's just real dope, man.
That's true. We have been part of each other's lives for years now.
It's been a minute, son. So it's just like it's. I feel like it's free to show love, bro. Like, it really is. It don't cost
you
nothing.
should. You know what I mean? I try to always show love, but you know what they say? Like, if you can make it out of Broward, you can make it anywhere in the world. Because Broward's a crab in a barrel type place, but
I feel like the world is a crab in a barrel type place.
I agree, but I can only speak on Broward because that's what I've experienced. You know what I'm saying?
The whole world is a crab in a barrel type place, so everybody can only speak on their own.
Yeah, my barrel.
Yeah,
that is the truth. My barrel. Wow.
Yeah.
I always bring it back to high school, when every single school thought that every other school had all the fine girls.
Bro, we were just talking about this like a month ago, which is crazy.
But Nova girls were fine.
They were elite.
Yeah.
Nova had them.
Nova had
They
all
were,
of them.
And
they were
all of them
elite.
aged very well. Shout out to the Nova women, bro.
All of them.
They were, yeah.
That's
Nova.
all I had to say. That's all I had to say. Y'all be like, oh, everybody had different girls that were hot. No. Nova had them.
Nova.
That's all I had to
Bro,
say.
my senior year on Twitter, I went to Nova. Like, I went to Coral Glaze, but on Twitter, I went to Nova.
I think it's on the other side of Oh, shit, man.
Oh, man.
Are you guys looking forward to your high school reunion? That's getting ready to come up.
It is, for real, which is crazy.
Mine's technically passed with the pandemic.
Oh, you got lucky. No, you got lucky. Oh, you wanted to go? Going to my angle, if I have my senior reunion, bro, I don't care how much it costs. I'm putting everyone through security clearance. I'm putting all of their ass.
I think of that line almost every day.
I swear.
That is hilarious.
I don't care how much it costs.
That line is a goal of mine, honestly. Like, I really want to look at my high school reunion that way, and it's close. So like, I really gotta have a really good year.
I have to have a really good year.
I have to have a great year.
Yeah, we're
but
getting
now, like,
there.
you know, I'm, and I think about that sometimes, and I'm like, wow, you know, if I went to my high school reunion today, I'd be happy. Like I wouldn't be, you know, I would love to put everybody in security clearance, but like
next level wealth.
There was a time in my life where I'd be like, yo, like by my high school reunion, like something has to go right. You feel me? I gotta have something to say. Like, I can't come there and be Sean who works at Domino's. Like, that's not gonna work.
And listen, don't and no shame on that. I love Domino workers because
I only said that because I literally was Sean who worked at Domino's.
Oh yeah,
like, I'm not shaming anybody's
you
job.
Gotta make sure, you know, niggas are sensitive these days, bro.
Dead ass. No, thank you for that. I'm not shaming anybody who's anywhere. You feel me? Like, wherever you're at is where you at right now. It's where you belong. You feel me? Wherever you're supposed to go, you'll be next. Everybody's got their own journeys. Just in my own personal journey, I didn't still want to be where I was.
Yeah, you went through that phase.
In a few years, you feel me? So like, I wanted to. So now, like, if I were to go there today, I would be able to. You know, everybody knew I was a Knicks fan in high school. Like, so I'm a pretty good Knicks fan. So,
yeah,
consistent. That I can say.
Yeah, I admire that.
I got it. I'll be okay. I'll keep getting. Bro. I can't wait to drop this project, bro. That's when I really feel. Cause like I've been writing for a long time, so like people know that I be writing this shit, but like I feel like nobody really knows that like I'm capable.
Yeah, you think I get a feature on that project?
Do you want a feature?
Hell yeah, I want a feature. No, I'm playing. I cannot rhyme. Cannot do it. You know when niggas get high and just be freestyling? Like,
do you do that?
No, a goal. That's something I've always aspired for. I've always wanted to do that.
No, I can't do it.
I can't do it.
I wish I could.
love it, bro. Listen, the fact that niggas can sit here and literally just manipulate words consistently and like. They're not just saying anything; they're saying something.
Oh, absolutely.
In a consistent flow, and it has to make sense, and it has to rhyme, and it has to just correlate the entire time. Like I think I admire it, but like sure. I'm a huge fan of rap, so maybe that's why.
I feel that because I love freestyling. Once upon a time, I used to like do a freestyle segment on the show.
Yeah, that's live.
Way long ago.
Yeah, I remember I was tuned into those on Periscope.
Damn, that's crazy.
Remember I was throwing you words.
Oh yeah, hey, salute to that, bro. Salute to that. When we was having Freestyle Fridays, it was, you know, with strange company, but it was happening.
What else has happened this week?
That was unnecessary. I didn't have to do that.
Oh shit.
That would be better.
Yeah, what else has happened this week?
I feel like there was something else we said we were going to talk about, but honestly, we've talked about a lot. We really could just start talking about basketball if y'all want to.
We're like, it's been a minute.
I feel like we talked about, I feel like whatever conversations we had, I feel like we did a great job.
I mean, listen, the thing with basketball right now is
ladies,
like,
it's been real. You feel me? I hope y'all had a good time.
The bookie is killing me.
How is the bookie killing you?
The bookie always wins. It's like the casino. They always win.
Hey, the rabbit told us when he came on here, there's no such thing as a good gambler.
Yeah, bro.
All luck. All of it. Every last
I mean, there's some skill, but the major makeup of it is luck.
Nick is saying that, yo, such and such is going to be the first basket. Like, that is not fucking skill.
No, but sometimes you have
to play for it, though, bro.
Yeah. But listen, if you know that, you're gonna win.
There's something to it. It's something. I get it. Yeah, I don't watch Tiago quit the bookie like 4 times on the timeline.
Yeah, bro, that shit's rough. Shout out to Tiago too. I got a French bulldog business with Tiago. Tiago's my right hand man. I've known Tiago since like
Tiago
freshman year.
Bro.
Yeah.
I only seen him in real life like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But every time it's good vibes.
Yeah, great guy. Like he's like the face of Broward. That's why that's my go-to guy. Whenever I want to know what's going on in the city, Tiago runs the city.
Low key.
Hell yeah! Tiago. Shout out my dog.
He was running the city from Chipotle.
Throwback days.
Yo, that's
throwback days.
Chipotle running the city. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Throwback
like,
days.
I've been in Chipotle, but there's no way like you running the city like that. Tiago's that.
Yeah. We had a French bulldog business, so like we bought a French bulldog. You know what I mean? We're gonna focus mostly on like blue Frenchies because I think those are the best. Mm-hmm. I think everybody likes solid blue Frenchies.
Those are great though.
Yeah, so we're gonna focus mostly on trying to get blue Frenchies. You know what I mean? Might get some blue Merles. Might get some fluffies. You know what I mean? I'm probably talking a different language to you all. Follow the Instagram page, French Bully Society.
French Bully Society.
Yeah, I broke this all down.
That's a great page. That's a great name.
Thank you.
Hilarious.
I broke it all down.
Talking about stocks, and now you're talking about French bulldogs.
Yeah, because
multiple sources of streams of income.
You have to I have a passion for dogs, right? And I want to follow my passions. And
that's how you live.
That's the life I always choose to live, right? I don't want to do things that I don't want to do things I don't want to do
at all.
Life was not made for that. You see what I'm saying? There's no way I was brought into this world to just do things I don't want to do, right? So it's only possible with people's support, you know what I mean? People supporting me and believing in what I'm doing. And then hopefully I can make it. But
so you said French Bully Society?
French Bully Society. I broke it all down for everybody, right? So you can get your Frenchies. You can get your Frenchies from us, you know what I mean? I explained to you how to take care of your Frenchie, you know what I mean? I explained to you the different type of Frenchies, so you might be able to pick the right one for you. You know what I mean? Some people like brindle, some people like pied. But I'm talking a different language right now until you check out the Instagram page.
You know why? But you know it's cool though, because like you said, I like to get my information from people who know.
Yeah.
Even though you're talking about shit that I don't necessarily know, I can hear that you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm giving you a source to go learn it too.
Just like you do with the money shit, which is what. So it's just like, you feel me? You do a great. You're running your structures very well. So follow French Bully Society, tap in with MPP. Those are very important things to do.
Hell yeah. MPP. Listen, we're also doing MPP gaming. Shout out my nigga Vaughn at Wells Fargo, my other right hand guy.
Real
we're doing MPP.
Certified.
We're doing MPP gaming.
Games now.
Yeah, bro. Listen, because Call of Duty Warzone, we do this every day, and we're nice, kid. The world needs to know how nice we are.
Why not? I used to say that to my brother all the time. If you're gonna play the game all day, bro, stream
and be nice, because we're nice.
My brother nice as hell. So
yeah, Wells Fargo is the best Call of Duty player there is. Anybody wants to 1v1 them, I'll set it up.
Yo, I really want them to fucking do cross-platform, bro, because I used to play against y'all in 2K so bad.
Oh, you'd have been getting smoked in 2K too.
I'm telling you, bro. I used to watch your box scores, bro. I wasn't that impressed. I used to watch your box scores and y'all would do y'all run.
Damn.
You was playing guard. I'm very competitive. I would be posting my box scores and I'd be like, ha.
His box scores were not tougher than mine.
My box scores were crazy.
You were not shooting more efficiently than I was.
I was shooting crazy efficiently because I wasn't even shooting. I had 17 assists.
I did too.
And 23 points still.
We can set it up though, bro. You know, maybe we can start streaming together.
I'm with that, honestly. That sounds dope,
bro. I'm with that. We can make 2K great again.
Hashtag make 2K great again. I can't wait. As soon as they start making it impossible to get a new system, bro, I'm on that, bro. I wanted to stream so bad, and then I'm like, okay, when I get a new system, I'll do it. The systems came out in November, bro. I should be huge on Twitch already.
Yeah.
I still don't have one. You feel me?
I should be huge on Twitch.
Bro.
It's fucking hilarious.
You're being hindered, bro. I feel that.
Come on, just give me the system so that I can start doing what I gotta do.
The market is nasty,
bro. Yeah, it's vicious. Bro. It's vicious.
Nasty.
I really wish that when this shit first happened, I would have just paid somebody $700 for the Xbox. Because I was saying I wouldn't. I was like, I refuse because there's no way I'm doing that. Had I known that we were gonna be 7 to 8 months down the line, and I still wasn't going to be able to get one,
9 bills.
I would have done it. I would have done it back then. It would have been different for me.
It would have been really ideal at that point. It's really bad.
I agree. Luckily I got mine retail, so I got mine from Amazon.
You hit on Amazon?
Shout out Jeff Bezos.
Every time I try Amazon, they show me a fucking dog. Sorry, we don't have this right now. I'd be so mad, bro. I hate them dogs.
Show a fucking dog.
I hate them dogs, bro. This is supposed to make me feel better.
They send you a nice little cute picture.
Yeah, you can't be mad at a dog.
I'd be mad as hell. Fuck Charlie. Damn, that's the F word twice. I apologize.
That is hilarious.
Who y'all got in the finals?
Suns.
How many games?
Honestly, Suns in 5.
Suns in 5?
Suns in 5.
That's also my prediction.
Chris is gonna finally get it, and I'm gonna be happy for him.
Yeah, me too. I want the Suns to win, but me being the degenerate gambler I am, I took the Bucks to win before the playoffs, so I have to see that through.
Hey,
wow.
I got to see that through.
As I said, the rabbit came here and told us there's no such thing as a good gambler. For those of you watching on YouTube, this is a bad gambler.
Correct.
Right here.
Correct.
He's bet on the Bucks, and he's currently wearing a Suns jersey.
When you walked in, it looked like you made a statement like, yo, I'm locked. and these niggas gonna win. Like I don't have
no
doubt in my mind.
I think they're gonna win. Devin Booker's like always been one of my favorite players, right? And for him to finally get the recognition he deserves because he's winning, and him be winning with Chris Paul.
It's so beautiful, bro.
This is like, you know what I mean? This is like again, ice cream and cake right now.
One of those moves where a team just instantly overnight got better. Like the Drew Holiday when he went to Milwaukee, Chris Paul when he went to the Suns. Like just certain names when they go places, like that team got better.
I'm sorry. I don't even want to do this because I'm Drew Holiday. I love Drew Holiday. It's my guy. But I don't want those two things in the same sentence. I don't want Drew Holiday coming to the Bucks and them getting a little bit better to be the same. Because Chris Paul went to the Thunder and took a team that had a 0.7% chance of going to the playoffs. And had them on pace to win 50 games.
I seen that.
And then went to the Suns and took a team to the finals.
Obviously.
So I don't want it to look like something that Drew Holiday and Chris Paul be doing. No. This is what Chris Paul does.
This is what Chris Paul does.
Let's respect Chris Paul.
He took the Clippers from the trenches as well.
But that's not a disrespectful thing.
I'm not. I just want to. There is separation. There's levels.
There's levels.
And I love Drew Holiday. I am Drew Holiday. I feel like Drew Holiday at all times. Copper shirt. But there are levels. So, point guard.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why, like, it's a travesty 16 years it took, to be honest with you.
It's okay.
But he's here now.
Hey, man, no matter how strong the winds, there's never been a storm that didn't pass. I live by it. It
That's
don't matter
correct.
if that storm took 16 years, bro. You got to the 17th one.
That's
now
correct.
You're at the mountaintop. I'm so I'm already emotional, and they ain't even played a game yet. Bro. If Chris Paul wins, my email account as a child was cp3junior23@live.com. I'm going to cry. Like, I'm going to get emotional if Chris Paul wins the championship.
Let me ask you this then. The idea of small market teams in the finals.
I like it. I only like basketball, right? So, like, the idea of, like, big market or small market means nothing if the small market team is the best team. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're here by absolute default, right? The Suns were a great basketball team.
Oh,
a lot of injuries though.
The only team I thought could beat them was the Lakers. So once they beat the Lakers, I was all on the Suns bandwagon all the way, right?
I had the same.
Literally said, when are the Lakers Suns series going to the finals?
And the Bucks, I like the Bucks from like before the playoffs started. I seen how Drew Holiday came in. I thought that he was like literally night and day from Eric Bledsoe. So
100%.
I was like,
when I saw the pick, I was like, wow, that team.
Yeah. And they added
a lot, but it was a good move.
Yeah. And they added Bobby Portis, Forbes.
Bobby Portis. Once a Nick, always a Nick.
Like, and I was like, this team, if Drew Holiday plays Drew Holiday style basketball, should go all the way. So my preseason picks, my pre-playoff picks were Milwaukee and the Lakers in the finals.
Really?
Yeah.
Not without AD for that.
Yeah, without AD,
that was great. Yeah, like
it's a recreational team.
Even
they're really bad,
bro. Even in the playoffs, I was like, AD's not coming back either. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not. Lakers had no chance.
Just go home and relax.
Yeah. No, Dennis Schroeder did 0 points in a playoff game.
Son, with a bag on the line. I can't believe it, son. He turned down 4 years, $84 million, and then dropped 0 points in a playoff game. I couldn't believe my eyes. That's
nuts. That's nuts. I'm not gonna lie, that's nuts.
I'll be trying not to pocket watch, but that seems irresponsible.
That's poor money management.
That's negligible, bro. That's negligible as fuck.
That's really poor money management.
Absolutely, because I've seen players on contract years. They turn superhuman.
Reggie Jackson.
Whiteside.
I'm not giving. Oof, man, I hate to use this platform to doubt a black man. I'm not doubting a black man at all. This is speaking as a Knicks fan. I'm not giving that money to Reggie Jackson. I've watched Reggie Jackson for a lot of years, and I saw him do that for a couple weeks. I need more than a couple weeks to get. I need more. It was a cool couple weeks, bro. I respect it. But I'm gonna need more than a couple weeks for me to be convinced, because I have one thing I have is a pretty good memory sometimes. Like, my long-term memory is better than my short-term memory. Like, I can't remember what I did last week, but I remember 2 months ago and people were saying that the Clippers need a point guard terribly. So I'm not about to give a point guard on that Clippers roster $100 million.
Yeah,
a couple months ago, everybody was like, "Yo, the Clippers need a point guard." Like, where were you? So.
And let me tell you something. I am a victim of contract year, so I'm a good play my heart out, and then after that is just straight L's.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Dennis, even turning down that deal. I was confused at the headline in itself.
I'm not mad at him turning down the deal, right? Don't get it wrong. Like that's the definition of betting on yourself, right? But you cannot turn the deal down and then go out and score 0 points in a playoff game, right? Because now it's, you know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. If it worked, he's a genius. But it didn't work, so now he's a dunce.
The thing about it is, when I looked at the deal, I was like, this guy needs to understand that this is already the LeBron package.
I thought it was a lot of money, but
already the LeBron. This is already like, it's not gonna get better than this.
And what's crazy,
where you are.
And what's crazy, I think he's still gonna get that max deal. Between us, I think he's still gonna get that max deal
from the Lakers.
I just think because I think they're like, there's not much better out there right now, right? And that's really the basics of supply and demand, right? If the supply is not there, you pay more for what is usually. So
if Dennis Schroeder gets a max deal, you have all
let that walk,
validity to tweet me and say you were right, because
it's just that like the Lakers are in win now mode, right? Like we understand that it's like we have LeBron for maybe 2 more years. We have to win now.
And I feel like you can't let Dennis Schroeder fuck those 2 years up too.
Yeah, but who do you get that's better than Dennis Schroeder right now? You see what I'm saying? Right now, who do you pick? Who do you sign? Reggie Jackson? Do you think Reggie Jackson's better than Dennis Schroeder? I don't think so. I don't think so. Dennis Schroeder was locking up this year.
You're right. I don't think like I said, I only saw Reggie Jackson for 2 weeks. So personally, I don't think Reggie Jackson is better than
I thought Reggie Jackson's good. I think he's a great backup point guard. I think he's an okay starting point guard.
If
right?
I was the Lakers, I would take Reggie Jackson over Dennis Schroeder. I just think that like even though I only saw Reggie Jackson for 2 weeks, it was a very important 2 weeks, and I saw what Dennis Schroeder did in his 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
He put his 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
You know, like that matters to me. Like I'm not giving bags to non-playoff performers.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, but they have to spend the money, right? They have to sign someone, and I think, unfortunately, I don't think he deserves it, but I think he's gonna end up getting it.
And the way you're saying it is like, yeah, he's gonna get it by default because
that's how the game. Mike Conley was the highest paid player in the league at one point because perfect time, perfect place, and sometimes that's what you need in life. You ever had that time where something just went completely sour somewhere you were supposed to go, and you're like, something told me I shouldn't have went?
Yeah.
And it worked out perfectly.
100%.
Perfect time, perfect place sometimes.
When places get rained out, I'm like, wow, my house.
Right.
Where I'm dry.
Comfortable.
You know, absolutely. So,
yeah, that reminds me of the episode of Atlanta with Lakeith. Remember they were at the club, and then he left the section and came back. He's like, you can't get in here, and then he went home. And then they ended up shooting the fucking parking lot out.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, bro, I've been home. I'm on the game."
Perfect place, perfect time. That's
right. It was the time to go home, and he went home.
Indoors. But
you already know. So I mean, I'm good for the most part.
I'm pretty good too, man.
That was great.
We covered a lot. We took great shit.
So where can they find you, bro?
You can find me on Instagram at @lowcapital_. You can find me on Twitter at @lowcapital. You can follow my venture pages at NPP Trading, French Bully Society, and NPP Gaming. Right, so those are the ventures I'm doing right now. If you like me, you want to support me. If you are interested in growing your income, you're interested in streaming video games, if you're interested in buying a French Bulldog, you can reach out to me. We could do something. We get you going in the right direction because I want everyone to succeed, and I want to just do my best effort to reach my goals.
Yeah,
that's fire. I like. I'm gonna say, you know, my venture pages. I was like, damn. I was like,
these are the places I'm getting money.
Only if you guys support me.
Yes, absolutely.
Support, right, so it's key. It matters.
It's perfect. You know what I mean? And like, I want to mostly with like MPP, I want to set it up to where like, you know what I mean? Like it is like, we could probably set it up to where it is like 2 sources of income for you, right? Because like I'm going to pay you to affiliate for me, right? So if you post like if I get you a result, right? So I'm gonna make you $300 on your $1,000, right? And then you post that result and like you made $300, right? And someone who trusts you because they know you more than they trust me because they don't know me, right? And it's like, is that legit? And you're like, yeah. And they sign up and they also win, right? I'm gonna give you a referral bonus because I don't think anyone should ever work for free. That's ludicrous, right? So I'll give you a referral bonus, and it can continue to
make money while getting money.
Blossom into something great because, you know what I mean? Like, it's my passion, right? So I want to make sure that I do it for everyone. I think it's accessible for everyone because, again, like, making extra money is the best thing to do.
That's tough. That's fact.
Absolutely.
And making money with like very little labor, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Making money work for you.
Yeah. So join the team. You make money your own, and then get an affiliate bonus as well. So.
Boom! 2 streams already.
2 streams right there.
You know. So it's me. It's Oz the Plug. Cozy Boy Oz, Cozy Shooter, taking bookings. Right.
Get out.
Yeah. Get at me. I'm out of here.
You know what it is. I'll try to keep it short, but you know, it's your boy, Tim Halpert, Swaggy T, Ashley Larry, I Hate Sean, and many, many monikers himself, which is in fact a moniker in itself. It's the coldest dude out, and there's a few reasons why. I'm not even gonna go through them. Static Stock, Dennis Podman, it's all coming back to me. Vince LaSalle, the cleanest kid on the playground, never forget it. Edgar Allan Poetic shit does indeed get scary, quite terrifying, damn near demented. RJ Barrett, because I'm never going to forget it. Also, Trey Lyles is a war criminal for how he failed RJ Barrett and let the whole nation of Canada down. And now I'm being deprived of Olympic RJ because Trey Lyles is bad at basketball.
Wow, he's not. Canada's not in the Olympics.
Yeah, they didn't qualify.
Trey Lyles fucking sucks, bro.
Wow,
I really hate that happened to you.
That's
I appreciate that.
I really hate that happening.
Well, we
I was
already
having so
know-
much fun watching RJ play in the summer. I was like, what the hell?
Because
Team
me, I'm-
USA is gonna just.
I'm very interested to see Luka.
Luka had a triple-double today at the Clinton Olympic.
Because Luka comes from international basketball, so like he knows it.
He said that shit matters more than the shit. He's like,
Because-
a gold medal means more.
Honestly,
than
if you can beat the United States basketball team,
Yeah, that's a serious situation.
that's like beating the Avengers, my nigga.
That
To
ass
be
niggas in
real.
your country are gonna worship you forever.
Because his second best player is Zoran Dragic, I believe, which is kind of crazy because he didn't even make it in the NBA. So if you're beating the NBA best.
You're
with
beating the
niggas who
Monstars.
Really, literally.
Which
That's
is
Space Jam
essentially
3.
what it is. That's what, like, when I look at Olympic basketball, that's what it is. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
Team
agree.
USA is the Monstars. And,
Yeah.
like, you know that one video clip of them just, like, dunking out of control, like, every
Yeah,
possession?
they
like,
was bullying niggas in 2012, bro. That shit was crazy. That was
Bro.
That was a war crime.
that was bad.
Bro, we
like,
sent
yo,
Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James out there.
on one
Chris Paul,
team.
Carmelo Anthony,
And told the rest of the guys, good luck.
Yeah, like, that shit was
Dwayne
crazy.
Wade was
bro.
coming off the bench.
Wow.
Honestly. So
Dwayne
it's like-
Wade.
So that's what it is going to be. That's the only part of the Olympics I'm probably going to, like, enjoy this year anyway. Other than that, free Sha'Carri, like, that's bullshit. And, yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your support. It really means the world. I be saying it means the world, and I feel like I say it a few times. I don't have enough ways to say thank you because I'm a very thankful person. So, like, I feel like a lot of times they don't hit the same. But I mean it. We mean it. We really appreciate you. It means a lot that you're listening. Subscribe to the YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Seeing people in person that, like, say really nice things about the pod. You feel me? The homie Sean came, pulled up all the shirt, and said that he really fucks with it. Blah blah blah. I shouldn't say blah 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 on his words. That's rude.
I feel like people understand that. It's kind of like we had a conversation. Whoopity whoop.
Damn, forgot something from earlier in my week, and now I'm taking an episode longer to end. But went to Casa's performance at Sets for Greatness, shout out to Greatness, and it was a really dope environment. But somebody like saw me and was like, "Whoa, I hate Sean," and I was like, "No, don't ever say that." Please.
Yeah, you're a celebrity, bro. Just
Don't
accept
say that.
it.
Please don't do that. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But they were talking about how dope our podcast was, and like they have a podcast of their own, and like we were like having a conversation, and like, it was real dope. But like they said they called us the biggest podcast in Broward, and then he corrected himself. Shout out to Joe Bunny, Joe Star on social media. He corrected himself and was like the biggest podcast in Florida. And I was just like, wow, like
That's intense.
That shit made my day for real. And then I forgot about it when I talked about my week. But here I am. So, you know, thank you guys. Everything means a lot, for real. Truly. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man.
Tap in on everything. You feel me? MPP.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for having me on your podcast. You know, I mean, I didn't want to come on here and start fanboying. I am a huge fan.
That means a hell of a lot.
Since y'all boys been doing this, but like, I mean, I think what you're doing is great. You know what I mean? The platform itself is genius. You know what I mean? Because like, you two have a lot to say, right? And like, people care what you guys say. You know what I mean? And I value your opinion, your insight on certain things. So it's dope that you guys have a platform for that, and like, you have a place for where I can come and tell your viewers that like, they can also sign up with me and achieve financial freedom. So I can grow my platform or your platform, and we can merge. You know what I mean?
It's all about doing business together,
right? Yeah. Next time I come back on here, you know what I mean? You guys will have success stories, and then I'd be like I told you guys so.
That's the goal.
That's fire. Everybody eats, B. You feel me?
I feel like traders like to be right when it comes to like shots in the future. They're like, this is what's gonna happen.
No, see,
You put it in the call.
He put it in the call. No, y'all gonna have success stories. This is what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because success is guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
I mean, levels of success vary, right? Like, I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna quit your job tomorrow, my nigga, and like buy a penthouse on the beach. Is that possible for you? Absolutely. That's what I mean by like, you could go on to be LeBron James, but I am not coming in here teaching you how to dribble and like, you are the next LeBron. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Next LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're gonna be the Wolf of University Drive.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But you know what I mean? I can tell you that you'll get to the league if you follow the fundamentals and work hard and stick to your game plan and do everything you need to do. You'll make it, right? You won't lose. I promise you won't lose. Like I try to eliminate most of the risks that you won't lose, right? Like results are gonna vary, but you will succeed. And my entire mission right now in life is to make it simple because like we weren't taught this growing up, right? I wasn't introduced to the stock market in school, but I spent 12 years of my life in it. You see what I'm saying? I only went to school and like I didn't really learn anything that. Only thing I learned in school was to prepare for college.
Yeah, that's
right?
what it usually is.
And then I went to college and I got a degree, and then like I realized I really don't want to do that anymore, right? So it's like at no point along that journey was I introduced to the other routes I could have taken in life. It was just like high school, go to college, become a teacher, right? But like don't want to do that now, right? So like. But I do want to make money because everyone does. So I learned on my own. It was rough, you know what I mean? I went a lot of different routes. So I took everything, the goods and the bads from everything, simplified it, made it one polished product, and presented it to the world, and made it great for everyone.
There it is.
We absolutely love to see it, man.
There it is. Plug talk, man.
Perfect.